Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do the home tour. We're finally moving in and I just wanted to give you guys a house tour with nothing in it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start in the garage. So when you first come in, I don't know if you guys can see, when you first come in, this is the garage. We already started moving some things in, and I think this is a 2-car garage, but with we have a car that's a little big, so I think we're just gonna use it as a 1-car garage and like use it mostly for storage on the walls. But yeah, this is the garage when you first come in, and this is the door. Let's go through this door. And this is the front entrance. Outside this door is the porch area. It's a really nice porch area. It has 2 columns, which is real cute, and you could like put a bench there, which Davidson was thinking of putting a swinging bench. And here is a dining room, and I don't know what these up here is called, but I don't know, it's called Colford or something ceiling, and I forgot what this is called as well. But yeah, this is the dining room area. It has a window and it is carpeted. So the front entryway is just hardwood floor, and this is carpeted. I'm gonna go ahead and convert this room into like a office slash playroom. This is the view from the door when you first walk in. So yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and change that chandelier, so you'll be seeing all of that. And when you first walk in, that's the garage. This is supposed to be the dining room that will be converted, and over here is the bathroom. So this is the downstairs bathroom. Okay, excuse me. This is the downstairs bathroom. Oh, that's the wrong light. So hi, this is me. It's just a regular traditional bathroom. Just a regular bathroom. Nice size. And this is a closet. So in here, I think I'm just gonna be keeping office things and filming supplies here. So this is a closet. So those are the 2 doors that you see when you first walk in. This is the garage. Here's a view from the kitchen. And here's also an entryway closet. So a lot of storage space in this house. And over here, I think is a, I don't know if it's a breakfast nook. It is, yeah, sorry. Over here is a over here is a breakfast nook. Here are the kids. I don't know where Aiden is, but he's here. Over here is Davidson. Over here is Patricia. And what is this, babe? What is this? Okay. All right. Over here, I really like it. It's a large island, kind of like the bar area. So here's the view from the living room. So you walk in, and here is the kitchen. So, quick tour of the kitchen. Here's the refrigerator, a little nook, and then here's the pantry. Sorry for the lighting in here. It's a really dreary day. It's been raining a long time. And you walk in. Yeah. So that's the pantry. I've never had a pantry before, so I'm really excited about that. Here's the cabinets. I've had a pantry before. Maybe I did. I can't remember a pantry. So here, we had a pantry in Miami Gardens. I don't remember that. So we have a lot of cabinet space. I'm really excited about that because our apartment didn't have as much cabinet space. So happy about that. The stove and more cabinet space down here. So here's the view of the living room from the kitchen. So here's the living room. That is a gas fireplace, right? This is a gas fireplace. So I've never had a fireplace. Did I have that? I've not had a working fireplace before. I had a play fireplace, but not a working fireplace. So that's pretty cool. And what I'm really excited about is now we have a Technical difficulties. Okay. Now we have a yard. Come on, Aiden. And so here is the patio area. So it's kind of like, to me, I feel like it's a double patio. So I think we're gonna put like a patio here with covering, and over here keep it like free for the grill. And here's the grassy area. I don't know if this gives an adequate view of how big it is. So I'm really happy with having a backyard for the kids. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, Millie Mia. Here's the view with the lights. Here's the view with the lights on. So I don't know if this makes it better for you guys to see. I don't know if that makes it better. But so we're going up the stairs. All downstairs is carpeted, and all upstairs is carpeted. It is really dim in this home. We're gonna try to change the light bulbs. Go ahead, Bubba. We're gonna try to change the light bulbs and see if we'll give it a little bit more light. But yeah, so you go up the stairs. So this is the foyer, 2-story foyer. And the first room is the room where Patricia's gonna be. Guess for now it's the guest room. But, and then here is her closet. This room is kind of a mini walk-in closet, I guess. You walk in and you walk out. So yeah, and it's like a long rectangular shape. And right here is where Aiden is gonna be. So yeah, that's your room, Bubba.
Hi.
Hi.
I see you.
I see you too.
Peekaboo.
I see you. And that's his closet.
Yes.
These doors are kind of cute.
Peekaboo.
And then
Peekaboo.
this is the bathroom.
I see you.
So I feel like the tub is a little bit little, but you know what? Gonna have to work. Come on, Bubba. That's the view to the stairs. And here is the, I think, the linen closet. And here is Riley's room. And that's her closet. Ooh. And her room is like a square, but the other two rooms are like rectangles. And here, there's a light here. I just don't know how to turn this light on. There you go. Here is the laundry room. Turn that on for me, though. Thank you. So about the same size, I think, of the laundry room that we had before. Up here will be storage, and the laundry room will be here. And here is the master bedroom. Here's the walk-in closet. Over here, yeah. So again, I think this one is about the same size as the walk-in we had before, but I'm not sure. Y'all tell me. So here it is. This is the room. Wait, I don't know if you guys got a good view of it, but yeah. Here's the room. Ooh, back up over. And I love the ceiling. So here's the ceiling. Okay. Let me get a better view of this way. Let me see. So here is the master bedroom. And here is the bathroom. So this is a lot more space than we had in our apartment, obviously. So here's the double sinks. Here's the mirror. Here is the
Mama.
potty closet, and this is the shower, and this is the tub here. So it literally looks like this. I don't know if you guys can get a good view. Okay, Baba, be careful. And let me give you a view from the door. There you go. It's a little bit better. Alright, guys. So, literally, that concludes the tour. Let me know what you guys think. I really love it. I really just think it's really cozy and so excited for a new chapter. Hey guys, so this is Root in the Future. While I was filming this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys. A small testimony I had about this house. So no testimony is too small for God, especially if God did it for you. It's never too small. So I have to constantly keep telling myself, because you're on social media all the time, you're on YouTube all the time, and it's kind of like the highlight reel. You kind of see like all the good stuff, and you see people getting stuff, or you see them at the destination, but you don't know like where they came from. You don't really know the past. So it's kind of like you're living in this bubble of now. So to start off really short, because I could go on and on and on, I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about myself if you don't already know. I was a teacher for 3 years. Before that, I was working with kids ever since I was 16. Let's just say that I was working with kids. So I was in the education system. I have a bachelor's degree in education. I also have a master's degree in public administration, which was a waste of time. Don't even get to it. I have a master's degree in public administration. My husband has a bachelor's degree in public management, I think it is. Yeah. Currently, when I left Miami, I was teaching. I took 1 year off of teaching and I stayed home with Aiden. At the time, we had just sold our first home that we owned. We just sold it, and we had a little bit of money left over. And so after I had my baby, I decided to stay home because we had a little bit of cushion. I was able to do that. And then we moved to Georgia. We moved to Georgia when Aiden was about 10 months old. We moved to Atlanta. And while we were in Atlanta, I went back to teaching for my 3rd year. So at the time, some things was going on and I needed a side hustle, side income. So I decided to start selling used clothing on eBay, used designer clothing on eBay and Poshmark. So I was doing that while I was teaching, and my husband was a manager at Enterprise in Miami, and then he became a manager at Walmart in Atlanta. And that's what we were doing. You know, we were surviving, we were making it, but it just wasn't it. And then while I was side hustling with eBay and Poshmark, I realized I could control my hours, I could control my income. Things were doing good on the side, and I really enjoyed it. And I decided when summer break was gonna come around that I most likely would tackle it full-time in the summer so I could possibly leave teaching. At the time as well, my husband was also doing a whole bunch of side hustles as he was working at Walmart. So summer rolled around, 2019, and at the same time I was pregnant with Bryce, and I left teaching, and I was the first one to like go out on my own. So around I think those 3 months in between there, things weren't going amazing, but it was going okay. And of course, we had a little bit of cushion from Miami and from what we were saving from our full-time jobs, you know, in order for me to like get my reselling up and moving. And then SPD hit. So if you don't know what SPD is, I'll put a little bit of information on the screen. But while I was pregnant with Riley, I had a little bit of SPD. So meaning sometimes I could barely move. I had a 2-year-old at the time. Because I wasn't teaching, and Davidson was bringing majority of the income at the time, and I was just reselling. We decided to take Aiden out of daycare or nursery and to keep him at home with me. So I was a full-time stay-at-home mom with a toddler. I was pregnant, and I was trying to, you know, run a reselling business. So SPD hit, and I could like barely move. I couldn't stand on my feet for a long period of time. So it was bothering me at 7 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant. I was just like, I couldn't. Long story short, he decided to take a leave from work sometime in the 2 weeks of December, my 9th month, because I needed help at home. Honestly, I couldn't. There was no way. with a 2-year-old, then no, no way. So he took a leave from work, and it was a paid leave. While he was on leave, we decided, hey, you know, since you're on leave, it's a paid leave, go ahead, maybe you should, you know, go into your side hustles a little bit more and then see, you know, where it goes from there. So he started doing that for 4 weeks, and then I had the baby in January. She was born January 5th, and he was still doing that. And eventually his side hustles started becoming the main hustle. It started bringing a lot more income. He started tapping into, again, this could be a whole nother thing, video, but he started a business, and the business started doing okay. It started doing okay, thanks to the glory of God. We prayed about it. We prayed before I left my job. We prayed about him pursuing that avenue of work on his own, and God answered our prayers. It was working out. At the time, I wasn't working, and Davidson was able to pay majority of all of them, actually everything. God just did it. He was just able to pay everything while I had a fresh newborn, 3-4 weeks in. And at the time, he felt comfortable to go ahead and leave Walmart and start on his own. So around February, first week of March, we both were freshly unemployed in the traditional way and just started our new business. Then the pandemic hit, and that's when there was the most uncertainty of my life. We both had just quit our jobs recently. I'm praying to God. It was just uncertain. I was looking to God for answers that I don't want to say I wasn't receiving, but he was telling me to wait. He literally was telling me to wait patiently. But as those months was going by, up until June, we were doing okay. I couldn't go to a source. Aiden was out of school. I had him. At the time, we could not afford to put him in school. We did not know what the future could hold. So we were holding on to our savings as much as possible, just holding on tight as much as possible. And our lease was going to be up. I remember in past videos I let you guys know our lease was gonna be up, like we would have to move. And the reason we wanted to move was because the lease had risen much higher than when we had the lease price from 2 years ago. So it was like a good $250 above what we first rented it out for. So we're like, hey, for the amount we're paying, we could be renting a home or even have our own home. You know what I mean? If you don't know, and I had recently learned that if you are self-employed and no one has like a traditional job, it takes a lot more paperwork, a lot more finances, maybe 2 years of income, I think, in order to get a house, unless you just have like a bunch of money saved or whatever or whatnot. And then we're like, okay, are we still moving? What are we doing? Are we gonna stay? Even though we didn't move, I was still blessed. Like where I was nice. It was pretty, it was cute or whatever, okay, but I did want something bigger. I wanted a yard. I just wanted something bigger, but I was not going to be pressed if it didn't happen. Like, I'm like, yo, we still cool. We got a 3-bedroom apartment. It's cute. White cabinets, you know, everything looked modern. Like, I'm fine. You know, it just would be nice to have like a backyard or a garage, because we're building a business, and most of the business at the time I was selling on eBay. So I have to store clothes and shoes and merchandise. And Davidson also was selling on eBay, and he was also installing. So what he does, if you don't know, he installs TVs and he installs audio and things in new builds, houses, offices, whatever. That's what he does. So that was happening. Like, hey, we needed space. We figured it out a little bit, but we needed the space. And we also had our sister-in-law who was staying with us for a short period of time. So we decided to go house hunting. We was going house hunting. That didn't work out because all our eggs wasn't lined up. And of course we realized you guys don't have 2 years worth of income. You do in the traditional sense that you can use your job, but because we were freshly self-employed, it was gonna just be so hard to get a loan, you know what I mean? And we just didn't feel confident that we were in the right place at that time to do that. So we decided, hey, let's go for a rental. So we started looking for rentals. And in the back of my mind, I always had the thought that ain't nobody gonna rent you, girl. You don't have none of the requirements, like nothing. And you're self-employed, can you really do this? But I don't know, I think 2019 and everything that I went through in 2019 just made me realize that I can't control everything. God is in control at all times, and if something is for you, God is going to give it to you. Don't be pressed about it. Don't be stressed about it. God is going to give you exactly what you need when you need it. We finally found 2 places in this exact neighborhood to apply for. I was like, man, most likely if we apply for this, we may get denied. When the, I don't know how to say it, I'm gonna put it on the screen. When you think everything is stacked against you and God come out of nowhere and just be like, okay, like everything was stacked against it. I'm like, okay, this is not gonna happen, but it's fine, because where we are in life is okay. God did it for us. We're blessed. We're good, God. So the first place we applied for, flat out no, was denied. Period. Okay, they denied us, and I'm like, okay. But I applied to 2 places at the same exact time. The second place, which is this home that I'm in now, okay, the lady responded to me immediately that same day and said, hey, do you guys have any extra paperwork? And I'm just like, okay, send her some extra paperwork. And then she's like, well, these businesses look different. Are you guys newly self-employed? Yeah, my camera died. Girl, you know the devil don't want you to talk. Anyway, yeah. So I was like, we're newly self-employed, whatever. You know, we just started our business accounts, which was like, I think March, April, when we realized, oh man, we should probably stop using our personal and like open a whole new account or whatever. So we did that, but it just didn't look good, you know, because we didn't have the 2 years income just to look stable or whatnot. But the miraculous thing was that she was like, no problem, it's fine, I could work with you. Give me your bank statements. We give her our bank statements. No problem, it's fine, I could work with you guys. Everything that came around that we had an excuse for of why we didn't have it, she answered with, no problem, it's okay, I can work with you guys. So I was like, I was just shook, because everything we said, she said, no problem, I'm gonna work with you guys. Even to the point where she said, hey, you guys are self-employed, instead of the regular deposit, you may have to put 3 times the amount. I wrote her back, and I'm like, girl, I know, like, the devil on the side of me was like, girl, I know you aren't negotiating with this lady when she looked like she trying to help, like, hand you a tree branch, olive branch. But the other side of me, which was Jesus' angel, was saying, girl, you better tell her you got no money, we in the whole pandemic. Okay, so I'm answering her back. I'm like, I know they don't really feel too comfortable taking a risk on us, but at the same time, we're in a whole pandemic. I have a family to feed, and that's just a lot. That is a lot. And around the time, that would have been like 1,800 times 3, okay, to just, I'm like, it ain't even that serious. Then she wrote back, and at the same time, she was advocating for us with the landlord. She wrote back, that's fine, can you do 1 month and then a half? And I'm just like, what? Okay. And it's kind of like, I guess how to explain it, it was just kind of like I was in the driver's seat when it should have kind of been the landlord in the driver's seat, to the point where I'm just like, okay, is there something wrong with the house? Like, what's going on? It was just kind of like God opened all the doors, any door like that was open. It was just kind of like, I just handed her a paper and said, hey, I want to live here, and she's like, okay, no problem. Boom. Everything worked out. Like, when I tell you, she was just like, your first day is this day, that, good, boom, here's the keys, here's everything. And when we came in, everything was great. Till now, we're in any little issue, we can write the landlord company and they'll answer within 2 days. 2 days, everything is fixed. Like, this situation just had to be God. And the reason why I bring this up and wanted to talk about it was because I see a lot of times on the internet, like I was saying before, we see the after effect of what God did, but we didn't see how God did it, what the person went through, what their tribulation was, or what was going on to have them in that position. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I never thought that I would have this. And I know there's people in the world that have like bigger things than this, beautiful or whatnot, but I think in 2021 we need to start normalizing, or I guess being thankful for where we are and what we have. What I have may not be as bedazzled and great as my neighbor or whoever I see on the internet, but it is what I have. It is what God gave me. It is what I didn't have that before. I didn't have to have it. God didn't have to give it to me. I know I started doing it in 2019, 2020. Start thanking God for everything, all the little things that may be little or may look little compared to so and so and so and so, but it's not little to you. So why are you afraid of it? Why are you not like happy or shouting from the rooftops that I'm renting a home, a 4-bedroom home in a great community with great school zones, but making it a bigger thing that, oh, I'm renting, it's not mine, so I shouldn't thank God for it. You know what I mean? Like, or say, oh, it's not a brand new car, it's a used new car, so let me just not say nothing. So that's the type of mentality I used to have, that I've been working so hard to change, to say, hey, stop comparing your blessings to other people's blessings, because your blessing is your blessing. It was made for you. You have your own walk with God, so take it, walk in it, be grateful for it. And when God sees that you're grateful for it, within that time, he's gonna start opening more doors for you. And I feel like that's the testimony I wanted to give, that I was so grateful for where I was. Yes, I wanted more. That doesn't mean I wasn't content, but I was grateful. I was thankful. And I said, you know what, God, if you want more from me, then I'm gonna leave it up to you. And that's exactly what he did. He saw my spirit and he gave me more. And I'm happy for it. I want to encourage you guys to be happy wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Yes, you may want more, but let God know that you appreciate his blessings. You love his blessings. His blessings is just for you, and you're gonna see doors are gonna start opening for you, and it's gonna keep opening and opening and opening, because he sees that you're ready for more. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the little tidbit I wanted to leave for you guys. Wow, I've been talking for like 17 minutes. All of this can't go in there, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna be giving like home decor, decorating. I think we're gonna be here for a little bit. Again, we're just newly self-employed, so we need to show, you know, perfect girl. Pray that I love YouTube so much, but they start making more than just a little bit of coins. Okay, pray for your girl, pray for my family, pray for my businesses, and I'll be praying for all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.